This is a disclaimer. This is a warning to those with soft minds and constitutions. Please seek entertainment elsewhere, because that's what this show is. It is just entertainment. It is not to be taken seriously. It's humor, it's satire. Now go away unless you're a serious human being. Folks, tyrants are never going to be satisfied. Never, ever, ever. Remember this clown, Beto O'Rourke? What did he say? Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15s and AKs. Remember that? We're going to take your ARs and AKs, America. Hell yeah. Back when he was a presidential candidate for the Democrats, back when he was trying to get power, telling us how he would exercise that power. Oh yeah, there is no doubt in my mind, folks. That is... Oh, shit. That is exactly who these people are. Have no doubt that is who these people are. They want power and they will exercise power. Now, in an effort to make the Democrats seem like a softer, more lovable, tender, caring sort of political party that has no interest in tyranny, destroying your rights, destroying your country. What are they doing now? Oh yeah. The Democrats, oh yeah, they don't want lockdowns, they don't want mandates, they don't want masks on everybody, they don't want rules and regulations for you, your business, your children, your lives. No, they're letting all that up now. They're canceling all that because they want you to believe. Folks, they want you to believe that that's not what they're all about. Well, it is exactly what they're all about. And this is a big lie. Tyrants are never happy, folks. They can pretend. They'll pretend to be happy in order to look pleasant and cheerful. Oh no, I'm not interested in taking your ARs and AKs, says who? Right, says Beto O'Rourke. Super socialist leftist scumbag. Well, expect more of this as we engage into this political season, this time of elections where they sell themselves to the people as, good. Now, I want you to understand this. Let's take a look at how things change long term. Hong Kong recently was given back to China by the British. Right? They had some kind of a political lease or control over Hong Kong. Remember that? Yeah. And so what they told the Chinese people, the people of Hong Kong was, oh yeah, you're going to go back to China, but you get to live under your own rules. Chinese democracy, Hong Kong democracy and freedom for 25 years. We're going to slowly phase out and slowly phase in more Chinese communist controls. Where are we at today? Folks, in less than 10 years, they've gone from, oh yeah, you can govern yourselves, to F you, we own you. We're locking you down. We're going to beat you senseless, literally. There'll be no protesting, and you all get to go to jail if you want to stand up for yourselves. And what is the final excuse being used? Oh yeah, Cerveza Bug. Right? It's funny how China hasn't taken a single dose of Jim Jones juice in mRNA fashion. Yet they'll use Cerveza Bug as the excuse for any crackdown that they need to make. Any demand on the people. Folks, that's how these socialist scumbags are. Whether they're social fascists or communists or just Marxist fascists, they are, and I've put this idea forward in the past, that social Marxism, social fascism, democracy, and even freedom have all been experiments run on the world to see how they produce, shall we say, money, wealth, what makes people most productive, and what makes the wealthy and powerful most satisfied. Well, freedom makes the people most productive, but also the most difficult to rule, because they believe they're free. They believe they get to determine the course of their own lives. So for the last 200 years, approximately, the people of the world have gotten a good taste of freedom, and the tyrants have decided that does not make them very happy. Yeah, it creates a lot of wealth, but they're not happy with it. They want us locked down. They want us squashed. They want us unhappy because they are unhappy. Because they are terribly evil people. Terribly evil. And it is exemplified. It is made plain to see. It is plain to see for all how these people are unhappy, and they attack us for daring to be satisfied with life. Yeah, Hong Kong, you'll not be free. You'll not exercise any freedom, even though you're going to enrich the Chinese financially. Beto O'Rourke, hey, America is just fine, pal, but you want what? The ARs and AKs. Oh, these weapons of war. No, they're not weapons of war. They're sporting weapons, and they're also protected by our Second Amendment. But folks, what is the Second Amendment? It was one of those rascally little rights that was written into the Freedom Code for Americans, whereby they said, hey, if we are challenged by a government that wants to steal our freedom, then we have a right to fight back. They don't like that, folks. The same way they do not like the First Amendment, which is if you don't like the way you're being treated by a government, you can stand up and say something about it. You can vote. You can complain. You can write things in media. But what is going on? They're using their monopoly powers to screw us over. Oh, well, you can say what you want, but you can't put it on the internet. You can say and write what you want, but you can't buy paper. You can't buy ink. You can't stand on the street corner without a special permit. It's all bullshit and lies, folks. Tyrants are never, ever, ever happy. Look at them. Listen to them. Understand them. They say exactly what they want. They say exactly what they mean. And their actions demonstrate exactly what they are all about. Listen to Hillary. Right? The First Amendment has limitations. Listen to what all Democrats say about the Second Amendment, right? Oh, that doesn't include it. It's outdated. It's outmoded. It's archaic. It doesn't mean shall not be infringed. It means until we decide to infringe you. Right? That's their bullshit reasoning. Right? They don't want you to say anything. They want you to shut up. Look at the censorship going on. If you don't see that we're in the midst of a coup d'etat against the United States, they're trying to destroy our republic right now, and they're trying to get us to agree to it. First Amendment, nah. Second Amendment, nah. Oh, we have a right to tell you what to do because of a medical crisis. Well, they've created it for one. They've exaggerated it grossly, and then they've foisted their authoritarian controls on top of us, and then pretended like it's our duty to obey, that we should voluntarily surrender our rights for the good of others. And then they assume that that power is real, that we didn't volunteer, but that they forced us and that we must obey. And then they send out their goon squads to arrest people for disobeying while they allow their own political miscreants, Antifa and BLM, to violently burn the country while the media proclaims them mostly peaceful. And you want to believe that these tyrants can be happy, that they can be satisfied? Impossible, folks. It's impossible. They cannot be satisfied. They will never be happy. They will always demand that you destroy yourself in an effort to appease them. Shit has hit the fan. It's getting nasty, especially when they turn little turds like Beto O'Rourke against us. When they start introducing their foreign policy advisors, Jake the Snake. When they start lying, folks, and get caught and then continue the same lie. As in, Hillary is now fully exposed. Fully exposed. Not only for creating the Russian dossier by paying for it, but also paying others to hack into the Trump campaign and then the Trump presidential administration. And still, Twitter doesn't say that she's fake news or misleading information. Nope, they still allow her narrative that Trump and Russia colluded. All while Joe Biden and his administration is buying the most Russian oil for America ever. Ever. It's incredible what's going on, folks. And if you have eyes that see and ears that hear, you know where this is leading. Get prepared. Food, water, shelter, clothing, medicine, means of self-defense, and a plan. And share this video with everyone. Wake up. Tyrants will never be happy. You cannot satisfy a tyrant. They are evil. And look to Hitler, look to Stalin, look to Mao, look to Lenin, look to the communists, look to the Nazis, and find out. And then look where we're at today and what it is they're doing and demanding. And you'll see exact parallels, folks. These tyrants won't be happy until we're all dead and slave to them. And even then, they still will not be happy, and they will just have to find new ways to punish us. Period. Folks, period. Chance favors the prepared mind. Get prepared. Semper Fi. Godspeed to you all. See you next time.